Stories. I'm Jane, the ultimate Filipina. Today's episode is another believe it or not story and the everyday trials and tribulations when living in the Philippines with a Filipina company. All my believe it or not stories are based on some concept of a situation and a relationship with a Filipina. It's up to you and your imagination to decide fact from fiction and the authenticity of my story. My story starts with Rose, a 25 years old Filipina who lives in cohabitation with Lewis, a 60 years old American. They had been living in cohabitation for 2 years with Lewis, going out by himself during the weekdays and at least 2 times a week, and weekends on Sunday night. Although Lewis always returned home before midnight, he always depart around 7 p.m. Rose was a homemaker, and whenever Lewis went out or returned to the USA, which he did annually, Rose either went to stay with her parents in the province or just await his return. Lewis had two Filipina he was banging on this side. One was Maria, a 22 years old Filipina, and the other is Sandra, a 43 years old single mom, with her own small house in a gated community. Lewis thought he had Rose hoodwinked with his lies and alibis to leave the house. Little did he know that Rose never believed his lies, but played along with them for her own diabolical reasons. While the Filipina reasons, she was actually the real hoodwinker. Rose never told Lewis that she worked as a Thailand bar girl in Pattaya, Thailand from age 19 to 23, and had her share of men. She returned to the Philippines 1 year prior to meeting Lewis. To make a long story short, Rose also had several married Filipino boyfriends she was banging before meeting Lewis. So whenever Lewis lied to get out of the house, Rose just texted one of her previous boners and arranged a booty call. This went on for a little over a year until Rose started having a bad odor in her vagina during sex, and the smell got so pungent. Lewis took her to the doctor. The doctor's prognosis was chlamydia, a common, curable, sexually transmitted infection, or STI, caused by the bacterium Trachomitis. He also tested Lewis, who did not have the STI because despite all his philandering, Lewis was a staunch believer in using condoms, and Rose was no exemption. The doctor asked Rose to come clean and informed of any lovers so they can be treated. To Lewis' surprise, she named several Filipino men whom she had introduced previously as relatives. They both tested positive and received treatment. Lewis, of course, immediately ended their relationship with Rose, but continued to bang Maria and Sandra on the side. One night, his condom broke when banging Sandra. The next day, he felt a burning sensation inside his shaft and went to the same doctor and was diagnosed with syphilis. The doctor told him to come clean and bring the girls in separately for treatment. Sandra had syphilis, but Maria didn't because she had chlamydia. So the story ends with all breaking up their relationships. But the mystery of who originally had either chlamydia or syphilis. Lewis bailed out and moved to Thailand and got married to a bar girl. Rose returned to the province and became celibate and not interested anymore in men. I have included in the video description the link to the song You Are Fooling Who by the Dramatics for your listening pleasure. I'm Jane, the ultimate Filipina, wishing you an ultimate day, an ultimate life in the Philippines. Take care. Bye.